Have you ever looked at your life and felt like you are falling behind everyone else? You see people your age getting jobs, building success, getting married, moving forward, and you feel stuck in the same place. You try your best, but nothing seems to work. You start questioning yourself. You start questioning your future. And slowly, a heavy thought enters your mind. Maybe I am late. Maybe I missed my chance. But what if the truth is completely different from what you feel right now? What if you are not behind at all? What if your timing is already written in a way you cannot see yet? Stay with this, because what you are about to understand can change how you see your entire life from this moment. Right now, your mind is comparing your life with others. That is what creates pressure. You see results, not the struggle behind them. You see success, not the silent battles. And because of that, your own journey looks incomplete. But life does not move in the same pattern for everyone. Some people start early and burn out fast. Some people start late and rise strong and steady. Your delay is not a rejection. It might be protection. And this is where the real shift begins, because not everything you call delay is actually delay. There is something deeper working in your life, even when you cannot feel it. There are moments when you try again and again, but the doors stay closed. You send effort, but the result does not come. You think something is wrong with you. But sometimes, closed doors are not punishment. They are direction. You are being stopped from something that is not meant for you, even if you do not understand it yet. And at the same time, something better may be forming in a place you cannot see. This is where trust becomes important. Not blind trust, but patient trust. The kind of trust that says, I do not understand this moment, but I believe I am not being ignored. And as you hold that thought, something inside you slowly starts to soften, but there is still more you need to hear. Think about how many times you wanted something badly, but it did not happen. At that time, it hurt. You felt disappointment. But later, you realized something better came instead, or something worse was avoided. This is how life often works in silence. You understand it only after time passes. And in those moments, you start to see that your story is not random. It is being shaped step by step. Even your waiting periods are not empty. They are preparing you in ways you cannot measure right now. And this brings a new question. If nothing in your life is wasted, then what is your current phase really preparing you for? When you feel behind, you start rushing. You try to force results. You compare more. You stress more. But pressure does not create peace. And without peace, clarity becomes harder to see. Many people lose their direction not because they are incapable, but because they are impatient. They leave paths too early. They change directions too quickly. And later they realize they were closer than they thought. Your current situation might not be about speed. It might be about strength. You are being built, not blocked. And this idea can change how you respond to everything happening right now, but there is still a deeper layer to this. There are days when your heart feels heavy, and you think about your future with fear. You wonder if things will ever improve. You wonder if your efforts will ever matter. But your life is not disconnected from planning. In faith, there is a belief that every path is known, every moment is written, and every delay has wisdom inside it. This does not mean you stop trying. It means you stop breaking yourself while trying. You keep moving, but without losing your peace. Because the one who controls outcomes already knows your timeline better than you do. And when this belief settles in your heart, something powerful begins to change. But the next part will make this even clearer. You are not competing in a race where everyone has the same starting line. Your journey has different lessons. Some lessons take longer because they shape deeper strength. Some answers take time because they are meant to protect you from regret. And some doors open later because what is waiting behind them is heavier, bigger, and requires a stronger version of you. Right now, you may not feel strong. But the very fact that you are still trying says more about you than you realize. And what feels like slow progress might actually be careful preparation, leading you towards something you are not ready to see yet. And then comes the hardest part to accept. Silence does not mean absence of progress. Just because you cannot see movement does not mean nothing is happening. A seed does not grow above ground first. It grows roots first. Deep, hidden, unseen. And only after that does it rise. Your life works in a similar way. The part you cannot see is often the most important part. And when you understand this, your frustration starts turning into patience. Your pressure starts turning into calm awareness. But even then, one final truth remains that ties everything together. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not out of time. You are in a process that is still unfolding. And when the right moment arrives, things that felt stuck will suddenly start moving in ways you did not expect. What feels slow now will make sense later. What feels confusing now will connect later. And what feels like delay now may turn out to be the reason you avoided something you were not meant to carry. So instead of fighting your timing, start understanding it. Instead of rushing your story, start trusting its direction. Because your future is not being built against you. It is being shaped for you, even when you cannot see the full picture yet. Another thing you need to remember is that your mind is not always telling you the truth when you feel pressure. When you are tired, everything looks slower. When you are anxious, everything feels delayed. But your emotions are not a measurement of your progress. They are just a temporary state. And temporary states cannot define permanent direction. So do not let a low moment convince you that your life is moving in the wrong way. It is not your job to see the full picture right now. It is your job to keep moving with what you have in front of you. There is also something powerful that happens when you stop comparing. Your energy returns. Your focus gets clearer. Your confidence stops depending on outside results. Comparison makes you forget your own progress. It makes small wins feel invisible. But your journey is built on small wins. On days you kept going. On days you did not give up. On days you showed up even when you felt nothing was working. These moments are not small. They are the real proof that you are moving forward, even when it does not look like it. And sometimes, life delays you so you can become someone who can handle what you asked for. If everything came early, you might not have the strength to manage it. You might lose it. You might break under it. So the delay is not always about timing. Sometimes it is about building capacity, building patience, building emotional control, building a version of you that will not collapse when success finally arrives. And this kind of growth does not happen in comfort. It happens in waiting, in effort, in confusion, and in quiet persistence. You will also notice something strange over time. The things you once chased so desperately will stop controlling your emotions. You will start valuing peace more than speed. You will start choosing stability over pressure. And that is when real maturity begins. Because success without peace is empty. But progress with peace creates strength that lasts. And when you reach that stage, you will understand why your journey could not have happened any faster. So do not underestimate where you are right now. Even if it feels slow. Even if it feels unclear. Even if it feels like nothing is moving. Your story is still active. Your future is still forming. And your path is still unfolding in a direction that will make sense when the time is right. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are being guided through a process that is shaping you for something you cannot fully see yet. So keep going, even on slow days. Keep trusting, even on uncertain days. Keep showing up, even when results are quiet. And if this message helped you see your life in a new way, stay connected, subscribe, and watch more videos. Keep feeding your mind with thoughts that keep you strong, steady, and focused on your own path.